It's ladies like what? It must be Sarah on the mic. With sweet little Holly, got the sugar, got the spice. We're keeping us tight, we're guests on the night. Linked up with Urban Spirit Studio. That's right. And I'm not a rookie on this all-star team. Me and Holly get your hook like we're fishing for green. This is home, never leaving us talent alone. Yes, it is my city, it's my throne.
So, Sarah.
Yes.
I want to talk about work because I've got a lot to say about this, being a female.
Yeah.
And my experience, especially working in retail, like a corporate job, and how as a female I've seen manager roles, how I feel personally being like a sales assistant, and like the interactions I have with men, and also asserting some sort of power as a female.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about you, but I find the male bosses I've had, they're like really respected. But for me, I've always been small. And this is an issue for me because imagine me imagine me telling you, Sarah, foul note, you've not acted up right, I'm not happy with you in the office. Would you be scared of me?
Well, I don't know, it's about being scared, but obviously it's having like a respect, I guess. More so for whoever the authority is above you, sort of thing. I think in one way it could be, some people don't like age as one thing, so I guess having somebody younger telling them kind of what to do, especially I guess if you've come in, let's say you came in after me and I'm thinking, well, I know a little bit more than you, I've heard that from people, where they've gone, well, I don't know who this young person thinks that they are and they're going to tell me what to do. Whereas myself, I'm one of those people where if that's your job, that's your job. So if you're my boss, you're my boss, regardless of whether you're younger than me or not. But I do feel sometimes that as women, we're not taken as seriously compared to men.
Definitely.
In certain respects, because it's sort of like, myself personally, I'm one of those people where I speak my mind and it can come across, I guess, bad in some respects. My belly's rumbling.
She's hungry. She's hungry, guys. See, this is what I mean. We don't even get fed. Like, this isn't fair. Being a female is so hard. We don't even get fed.
I thought it was going to cook, like, you were going to hear it.
I can't lie, I'm starving.
Oh, my God. But yeah, myself as a woman, I'm quite an assertive person and I've not always been like that.
I would take orders from you because, like you say, you've not always been like that. But
no, I've not.
If I didn't know you and you told me to do something, I would do it and I would respect you as well, because the way you say things are like, you're very, like, say, assertive. So I think it depends, like, for you as well. But I think women in general struggle with that, having that dominance, because we're nurturers.
I think we can be misconstrued in a certain way, because I've had it said to me, sort of thing, I've been very straightforward with how I want something to be or how I perceive something, and gone, no, it shouldn't be done like this, and it's this, that and the other, and just given my opinion across. I've had male co-workers go, oh, careful, she's on a period.
Exactly, this is what I mean, because even when you are assertive, you're seen as sassy. If I hear that word thrown about, sassy, I'm not sassy. If that's a man that says that, they're like, all right, he knows what he's doing, he's a professional man.
He's a professional guy, look at him, he knows what he's doing, he's so cool and confident with the way he is, and but again, it's sort of like, I guess even as a guy, he can be like called passionate. He could get angry over something and it's like, no, do you know what, people? I'm sick of this and you need to do this, that and the other. And again, as a woman, we're emotional. And look at her, she's going to cry. No.
Or like, it's like when you tell your partner to do something and someone's around and like, you're sick of it now. You want that thing doing. Oh, what have you done to upset her? Have you done something wrong?
Yeah, you're nagging now.
Yeah. You're a nagger, you're annoying.
We have that little joke, don't we, between us and some of the male co-workers here.
Yeah.
Not naming names. We'll call him, let's try and think of a name. Dom. Yeah, Dominic.
Dom.
Yeah, we'll say Dominic, okay? Yeah, Dominic. You know who you are, Dominic.
Dominic's just not a nice name, sorry.
I know, sorry about that, guys. So Dominic, we can have a bit of a banter with him, can't we? So we'll say something like, oh, can you do this? Because we need something doing, within the studio. And he'll go, oh, you're nagging. So yeah, we're nagging.
He'll go, you're just as bad as my wife, you are. You sound like my wife, you do.
But it's that, we have a laugh with it. But I think if it was, we didn't have that mutual understanding,
Yeah.
then it wouldn't be a laugh. It isn't funny, because obviously if a man was to come along and say, right, this is what I need doing within the studio, I need this doing, I need this doing, I need this doing, it's sort of like, all right, cool.
All right, do you want your shoes cleaning as well? Because I'll do that for you as well.
Yeah, just get on with it.
Yeah.
But as a woman, I think sometimes, not all men, I guess, but I think they feel a little bit uncomfortable with a woman telling them this is what you have to do.
Probably, that's probably true. And it's even like subconsciously, they're not even thinking about that they feel like that way, but they do. And that's again because of society in general, job roles, and how like it dates back, like traditional job roles, women would not be seen at the top. That's not something that would even have been normal to,
even within the household, because obviously it's something, I guess, that from the household roles that have overlapped within to the professional roles. So I think maybe that's why if a guy has very traditional roles within the household, they might find it hard to be flexible within a working environment.
Well, that goes into household job roles as well. We go to work all day and we're expected to cook, clean, do the dishes. Especially, I've not even really had this experience much. You've had this for God knows how many years where you've had to put up with this, and I don't know how you have. But then as well, we're expected to do everything else. They come home from work, they've had a hard day at work, so they want their tea on the table and they don't have to do anything else. But we've been to work too.
Yeah, I think with my life, it's a little bit different because my husband, he does pull his weight. He's pretty good with those sort of things. But it's sort of like the unwritten rule that I automatically would do it, if that makes sense.
Because it's, again, subconscious in your brain. Like, you've seen your mum do that. You've seen your grandma do that. So then to you, that's just like, it's normal that you would
be at work all day, absolutely knackered. We've done, you know, how much filming or interviews, and we've been doing all the stuff that we've been doing. And then get home 6 o'clock, and I'll still rush as soon as I get in, wash my hands, you know, take clothes off, wash my hands, get on with cooking the dinner because I've got to get everything ready for the kids. That's not necessarily at the forefront of my husband's mind unless I tell him or ask him to do it. So I'd have to say, can you cook dinner tonight? Because, you know,
you have to ask. That's very true. I see that quite often.
But he would never have to ask me, can you cook dinner?
Because it would just be done. Because
so I guess that's something that I've just naturally gone into. Don't know where or why that's come from,
because it's, again, instinct sort of thing.
But I must say though that he does like all the washing up, so I do the cooking. I never have to wash up.
Yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning.
You know, he does all the laundry. I don't do it. I don't wash clothes.
But in that same like respect, what I want to know is, does your man,
what should we call it?
We'll bleep that out. Does your man, does he come food shopping with you, or is that not normal? See, this is crazy to me, because my mum and dad have always done food shopping together.
Really?
But I didn't know that that's actually not seen as normal.
Yeah, do you know what? No. So, right, my mum, when she used to go food shopping, she'd go with my stepdad because he drove and she didn't drive. So, but he would drive and stay in the car. Read his newspaper.
Stay in the car.
Read the paper or whatever. So she'd do all the food shopping. Like, he'd give her the money for it. She'd do all the food shopping, and then
they think because they pay, they'd have to do it. I would
possibly, You know, it's one of those where I don't think I've really deeped the whole situation.
It was only when my partner's mum went food shopping and his dad didn't go with her, and I was like, that's not normal in my household. Like, they do it together.
They share the cooking responsibilities though, because maybe it's that.
Well, in my household, it's like cook for yourself, really, because we all finish work at different times. So that's
right.
But they've always been like sharing roles in cooking. Yeah,
because I think that's where the main difference is with me and my husband. So he'll cook probably once a week. And then the rest of the time I'm cooking. So for myself, I just go food shopping because not only do I not stick to a list, because he's very like, he will literally stick to a list. So if I was to write a shopping list and say, right, these are the things I need you to get, he would go. If, you know, again, if I'd asked him to go food shopping.
But you have to ask.
But then also he wouldn't look into, like, when I would put, say, lasagna with salad and let's say garlic bread or whatever for dinner, and I'd put down the elements, but then I forgot to put olives on the list, let's say, or peppers.
He wouldn't use his initiative to...
No, he wouldn't think, because he's just sticking to the list. Whereas I would look at my list and then go, oh, you forgot to put olives on. You need that for the salad. Oh, you need to get some peppers. You don't have that in the fridge. And I would add to that. So there have been times when he has been food shopping, but I've not been happy with that because he doesn't get the thing.
So you have to stress at home the whole time because you know that they're not going to do it how you would do it. But I think again,
so it works for us
as females. I think I don't know if this is generalising us, but I like doing something on myself because I know if I give my partner it to do, it's not going to be done right.
I guess so.
So there is that.
Yeah, I think with the food shop, and that's probably why he does the washing as well, like the laundry and stuff, because
I would not trust.
Yeah, because he doesn't like the way I do it, because I think he likes to do things like on a certain couple of days, and I'll just wash things every single day.
God, you're wasting money.
I know, and energy.
That is a waste of money.
And the laundry powder and softener and
But your
stuff
knickers
like that.
are always ready on your bed, so why do you have to
I have loads now, so it's already...
There you go. Your favourite jumper, washed, sorted.
Yeah, he does it all, folds it up, it's on the bed, and I just have to pack it away, so it works. Not traditional.
There's pros and cons. But I think the tradition will slowly die. But I think it's taken its time. I won't lie, and I'm not gonna lie.
I do meet some guys who literally wouldn't even pick up a Hoover.
Yeah. Oh, you do. Yeah. 1000%.
They think, well, because they pay into the household. You know, it's literally right. I've paid for the money. You know, I mean, I pay the rent or the mortgage.
Yeah.
And I give you money and this, that, and the other, that they don't have to contribute in.
It's crazy though, isn't it? Like my partner, I said, can you close the curtains while I was finishing off work? I was like, can you close the curtains? He didn't know how to close the blind.
What?
He didn't know how to do that, because even something as simple as that, or I was like, right, can you like put dinner in, because I was working.
Yeah.
And we got back and we already discussed this, and then I was upstairs and I was like getting ready to start work, and he went, are you doing dinner then? I said, no. I said, I've told you to do that. All I've asked you to do is put 2 pizzas in the oven. Ooh. And this man could not even do that. He could not even do it. He was sat on his phone, and like instead of checking the pizza, because I think in their heads they're used to someone else doing it for them, so instead of checking it, he was on his phone, and then the pizza was black. Because I was sat there on the sofa, and I was like, God, this is going to be overcooked. This, but I ain't saying anything, because this is a job I've got for you. Like you can.
But he's thinking because you're there, you're gonna take over and you're gonna just do it
exactly.
Anyway. Yeah.
And I was thinking, no, I'm not doing it. I am sitting on my arse, and I'm not going to say a thing. You're on your phone, but surely you should know that this pizza has been in this oven for a while now. And then he's like, my pizza.
So is it that you think that's a subconscious thing with him as well? Because it's sort of like
because
would normally do it anyway.
Yeah, sort of. And it's not like he doesn't cook. He does, but I know I do it better.
Yeah.
And I do cook better. I can't lie.